taking the time out of your busy schedule of working.
Or using the bathroom to watch the trailer for our new movie, Jackpot.
Stay tuned after the trailer for a chance to win the official Jackpot.
It's a sweepstakes. You're gonna love it.
Here it is.
The trailer.
For Jackpot.
So why are you here? Are you here for like pleasure or pain or?
No, I'm an actress. Great. They're rebooting Barbie. Hi, I'm Katie. Just got back into town and ready to act.
Did you prepare something?
I have something, yeah.
Katie Kim is our new Jackpot winner. Happy hunting, LA.
I definitely didn't get the part, so there's no need for the death stare.
She's my Jackpot.
What is happening?
Uber for Katie? Did that look as cool as it felt?
Oh my God. What is going on?
Katie, you won the lottery. And now anyone with a losing ticket that kills you before sundown gets her money. Legally.
Okay, that's murder.
Oh, not in California. It's just a chance at the big time.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
I need a hero.
I felt that too.
I'm holding on for a hero.
I need you to put this on.
If you kill me, you get it all. So why the hell would I trust you?
You treat people like you want to be treated. Oh, you dare-faced me! Oh, shit in my sneaker! Really hit the target there. How's it look? Good? I called in a favor.
We are the biggest lottery protection agency in the city.
I do trust you. I think it's because you look like a bulldog that like a witch casts a spell on and turn into a human. You ever get that?
Yes.
We're in trouble, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Who wants some head?
Why are you winking at me like that? Man, you can't just steal people's panic rooms, dude. What are you, Jodie Foster?
You know too much.
I really don't, though. Katie's the biggest jackpot of all time. Just find her.
Cowabunga. Journal, power!
This is a prosthetics machine. If people can't recognize you, you're a lot safer.
Hey, girl, hey. What? Too sexy? Oh, hey, you're still here.
Congratulations, you are officially invited to win the Jackpot. We're giving away a big old bar of gold and chicken wings from B-Dubs to last you a decade.
How does someone enter, John?
That's an incredibly personal question. Oh, you mean the sweepstakes? You can enter by visiting this website. So enter for a chance to win the Jackpot today.
So, like, does this thing follow the same rules as the movie?
Oh, Lord, I hope not. I don't think our legal team would allow for that much murder.
Boom, there you go. That was a trailer for Jackpot arriving on August 15th on Prime Video. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World, and joining me to talk all things Jackpot is the writer himself, Rob Yescombe. Thank you so much for your time, Rob.
Hello, friends. How are you?
Wonderful, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. It's got to be a thrilling feeling right now because you have Jackpot dropping this week. What are your vibes at this moment in time?
It's wild. My wife and I yesterday we got a list of where all the billboards are in LA, and we drove around all the billboards, which was really fun. A friend of mine got Amazon Fresh delivered, like groceries delivered, and we were on the side of the bag. So I mean, that's gonna be good, right? But aside from the marketing being excited about, what a cast, what a director, come on. Couldn't be better than that. The two of them are so funny together. I'm so excited for people to see how great this movie is.
I love it, man. And what a way to kick off. Because I was just, in the brief moments of before you and I started having our conversation, I pulled you up on IMDb, and you've conquered like the world of video games quite a bit. And now for this kind of like first, I don't know if it is, but from all intents and purposes, from my visuals on IMDb, to start out the gate in Hollywood with Feig, with Awkwafina, with Cena is just a blessing, man.
Yeah, you're very kind. I mean, it's interesting. I've been working as a games designer and writer for almost 20 years, and when you're designing a game, the thing you're looking for fundamentally is a single rule that becomes an engine for fun. So if you think about like a movie like Nightmare on Elm Street, right? The rule is if you go to sleep, Freddy's gonna get you. That's a great engine that just makes really interesting types of fun. And when we hit on this, the rule for this movie, i.e., if you win the jackpot, everybody else has 24 hours to kill you, and they can take your jackpot. You know that's going to be really fun. And then a layer on top of that is that we say, well, okay, we're going to do it so to avoid collateral damage, nobody's allowed to use guns. And the reason for that is it means you get much more creative opportunity in action to say, well, okay, if they can't use the tools designed for that job, it's almost Jackie Chan-esque, right? In the style of action, the improvisation that's necessary to try and get somebody. It's really great, really fun. Incredible action coordinator in James Young, who's done a lot of the Marvel stuff. But it's really unusual for that level of action and stunt performance to do comedy. You know, that you don't really get a lot of this type of movie. So I think people will be excited and refreshed by the experience.
Rob, I didn't know that was a plot device that they couldn't use weapons. That actually really sized me even more.
They can use
that.
They can use weapons, but they can't use
not the handguns
ballistic. No guns, no ballistics. So you can grab a meat cleaver if you want, but it means that you've got to engage with people in a more interesting way.
That's so cool. That just makes it, like you said, to avoid mass casualties, if you will. That just I love you got Rob, props. I'm giving you some props out the gate. So where did this gem of an idea come from? What did it spurn from? When I saw the trailer, my team and I actually recorded a reaction to the trailer when it first dropped, right on, a while back, and we loved it. And again, that's why I told you we're psyched about this project. I got Total Recall vibes. What was the ideas that came to your head?
There is no higher praise than saying
classic,
that.
bro.
When I was growing up, Total Recall is maybe my favorite movie. I'm amazed that you picked that up from this, but yeah, that's definitely I'll go back to, because the thing that's so exciting about Total Recall.
I meant Running Man. Actually,
even Running Man too.
Running Man, yeah.
Running Man 2 is that in that era of movies, the level of creativity going into each individual set piece, like so many moments from Running Man or Total Recall, they're iconic moments, scene by scene by scene by scene. So that's the ambition here. I'm really excited for people to see. There's a great fight scene in the opening act that is, I don't want to spoil too much, it takes place in what they think is a yoga studio, but turns out to also be like a karate dojo. And so a bunch of like karate guys come in. It's almost like a sort of like a comedy version of Fist of Fury for anybody who remembers that, the old Bruce Lee stuff. But the genesis of the idea really came from games, because that rule is a rule that would work great as like a game mode on something. But I thought, you know what, there's more to this than just like throwing it onto some game as a multiplayer mode. This feels like something that has story and we could do something different with.
Love that. So your idea gets picked up by the studio. Prime, MGM picked this up. As writers, sometimes you write the screenplay, but then you got to let the studio, if you're not additionally producing, I'm not sure if you have that additional credits, but it's basically letting your baby get, this from working on video games as well.
Sure.
You create your baby, but then you have to let other people play with your baby and raise their kid. What was it like hearing, when they got John Cena on board, all these greats that you're blessed to have out the gate? Paul Feig directing this. What was that like? And what was your additional?
Let me dissect that question.
Yeah. So
part one, what does it feel like as an artist to have other people involved? Look, this is my second movie, but I've been working in games a long time, and I've had the experience of working with talent that can step onto stuff that you're doing in a way that can be destructive to your vision. So having said that didn't really happen here, which is that, oftentimes what will happen in Hollywood is you'll write a script gets sold. In the process of trying to get that to production, you'll have different creative voices come into it. And oftentimes the director will do their draft, or another writer will come in and do the draft for the studio. And speaking from experience, it's very hard to be that writer coming onto someone else's script and not break down what they've already built in order for you to understand it enough to build it in your own vision. That's a very, very difficult thing to do. So it's not, when that does happen, I don't think it's, no one's trying to slight you and saying your vision is bad. It's that it's a necessary, in my experience, a pretty necessary process. However, the thing that was remarkable about Paul as a collaborator is that he did a pass on the script, but when that happened, I thought, oh, okay, I guess I surrender to how this is going to be. But the man really is a master of his craft. He's a great comic writer, but more importantly, he's a very scientific writer. And his draft really was like keyhole surgery. He did not elbow me out the way, didn't step on stuff. He really just knew, okay, got to grow this area here, got to shrink this area here. Maybe one of the, well, probably the best collaborative experience I've had with another writer. He really is, he deserves his position.
That's absolutely wonderful, because with everything as creatives, we should always be learning, and take those lessons to the next project. So with that being said, was there any words that he imparted on you in regards to, or just things you picked up that, or maybe like some slight suggestions that, kind of made its way through within the piece?
I think it's more about his broader sensibilities, not just about what happens in the draft, which is that he used to be an actor before he was a director.
Yes.
And so is very sympathetic to what it feels like to be an artist in the position where you're like, well, here's what I have to give. I'm giving myself. And then you hope for the approval and are scared of the rejection, scared of being pushed aside. He makes room for people to express their talent, and as a result gets the best from everybody. He's not, he has a very enormous clarity of vision, but it's a vision that incorporates the skill sets of the people that he's chosen to collaborate with. People often say, the most important part of directing is choosing who you're going to work with, because you're saying, look, I trust this person's expertise. And he really, really is a master of that.
That's lovely. And he's a legend, man. So that, if he's giving you respect, that's tremendous. So that's wonderful. Rob, bravo.
Nice.
This project, Jackpot, let's talk a little bit more about the core of the story. Again, we have John Cena, we have Awkwafina. She wins this ticket, and she has to survive. Again, we'll avoid spoilers for everyone. Again, August 15th on Prime Video. I'm trying to think, what are my words? What are my words? Giving words to this project, coming up with a story. How fun was it to kind of take, we all love playing the lotto. We all want to be careful if we were to ever win such a thing. I don't think I would tell anyone, but this, you have no choice. You win it, and now you have bands of killers after you. This just sounds like a fun idea. And how long did it take you to write? And then just, again, going on to the project and everything.
Essentially, this happens in movie terms, happened very quickly, which is I was having dinner with my UK agent. I said, hey, I think I've got this idea for a movie. He said, okay, write it. Went away, wrote it. The script from start to finish, I want to say, at least that draft. It went through many drafts over development, but that draft, maybe 3.5 months, something like that. Handed it to my US agent, Martin Spencer. The following morning, handed it to Jeff Kirschbaum at RK Films. 7 a.m. the next day, said he wanted to do it. So
wow.
that part was very quick. And then, of course, Jeff, as one of the producers, it took from the moment I started writing it to it being finished a little under 3 years, which is very fast for movies. But all the heavy lifting of getting it to production, that's on Jeff and on Paul's company as well.
Wonderful. Were you able to come and visit the set? Did you see dailies?
Yeah.
How was that? And seeing Cena and Awkwafina, did that inspire you for possibly future projects? Like, hey, do you want to work with them again, or have them? You were to, I
mean, the thing that's so great about them, and as you'll see when you watch the movie, I hope, is that not only are both of them funny individually, funny together, both of them are, I think, up there with the best dramatic actors in the world. And, Cena's interesting because he really is, people know him as being very kind because of the Make-A-Wish stuff. People know him as being very funny, very skilled. He's also a highly, highly, highly intelligent man. I don't use the word genius cavalierly. I think he probably is like an Einstein-style genius. When he's not on set, teaching himself Hindi, teaching himself Mandarin, teaching himself jazz piano. The guy really is super smart. And Awkwafina, again, also very empathetic person. and has some very somber. You know, it's a comedy, but she has some very somber, heartfelt moments in this movie. That look, I'm a soft touch, but I well up at those moments. She really is the best of the best. A great actor.
Wonderful. Yeah, I am a huge fan of both of them. And Feige, man. Now I'm a fan of you, Rob. Like just this whole combination
I'm at the bottom of the list, but I'll take it.
Is wonderful. I cannot wait to see this film. So excited. Yeah. Have you? I'm assuming you're in LA, or you're a UK transplant, but you're in LA. Are you in town for the premiere, or what's going on now? What's in Rob's world as well?
Sort of half and half. So half the year we spend in the UK and half over here. But yes, I'm over for the premiere, which is happening on what day is it today? It's like 2 days. It'll be the 13th, just before we launch on the 15th. I'm super excited, but it's a little daunting because for anyone that's ever seen Paul Feig, impeccably dressed man, 3-piece suit, 100% of the time. The first time I ever met him, it was at like 11:15 on a Tuesday morning at his office, and I was like, "There's no way he's going to be in the full like Savile Row get up." I get there and he's in the full outfit. I'm like, "Dang, this guy's serious." So now I'm like, well, if that's how he dresses on a Tuesday morning, what is he going to wear to this premiere, and what am I going to look like next to him? So I got to get my game tight, and as you can see, it is not tight.
You look casual right now, but you also look like you've been working out. I would assume also Cena, as we were talking about earlier before we got started. He dresses to the nines too, sir, as well. So
that's what I'm saying. The standards are high. You've got Paul who dresses to a T. You got Cena who dresses to a T, and is, I don't know what, like 280 pounds or whatever he is. It also, I remember the first time I shook John's hand, his hand is like, I want to say like the size of a snow shovel. So yeah, he's a fascinating character. Fascinating guy.
A great dude. And like you said, probably level genius. Genius
yeah,
level
I think
talent.
So.
Just a wonderful man. Awkwafina as well. Just so beautiful, so amazing, so talented.
Listen, we haven't talked about Simu Liu, who's the villain in this.
Oh yeah. I saw in bits and pieces from the trailer. So yeah, Shang-Chi. We got Shang-Chi up in there. Simu Liu. I love Simu Liu.
You know,
what was it like working with him?
I love Simu. See, look, we got Paul who dresses so perfectly. Cena, who's a super hunk. Simu is he's the smoothest guy I've ever met. So smooth. And I remember, like, people know, I guess, from Shang-Chi that, you know, he really has some serious athletic skill. I remember we were shooting a fight scene. His hands were so fast we had to talk about changing the ramp speed on the camera. But the guy is like he's amazing. Amazing.
Dude, you have a festival of rich. I totally forgot that Simu was on this project.
Oh, the thing that's so great about working with Paul is that, like, he's been doing this a long time, and so every small part in this movie, everybody's got one line. Like it's somebody you'll recognize from his long lineage in comedy. It really is like a reunion movie.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Salute to you, Rob. Again, congratulations on Jackpot. Are you I know you're in marketing mode in helping publicize this great film that you have out here, but are you, is there something else in the pipeline that we can look out for to maybe just show some shine on, or how can my people follow you and just, you know, check out what you're doing to support?
What are we doing next? Well, the next one, I think the next one will be this thing we're doing with Netflix. I don't know if I told anybody about this. It's another action comedy. It's about a guy who has to punch someone in the face every 3 minutes or he'll explode.
Wait, what?
So listen, that's all I can tell you about it. But I think it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be good.
Oh my gosh, Rob, let's keep in touch. We'll share particulars. Can we chat when the next project drops? I guess is what I'm saying.
No, I'd love to. And for anyone who's looking, I'm just at Rob Yescombe on socials, so please come find me. Unless you don't like the movie, in which case, please don't. But I know that you will, so please do.
Definitely. I'll have Rob's links in the description below, y'all. Please send him love, send the praise. Let's, you know, build the people that we are fans of up, because as creatives, it's hard out here, and we need that good energy. I'm an empath, Rob, so I'm just gonna send all the vibes through this Zoom right now. Thank you for reaching out. Thank you for this conversation. Like I said, I'm excited on this one, and I cannot wait to see it. And I wish you all the best on this project.
Thank you, my man. I really appreciate it.
Definitely.
And thanks for the background. I love to see that.
Gotta support, man. I know what it is, and I love it. Rob, such a pleasure. Everybody, check out Rob Yescombe and JACKPOT. Awkwafina, John Cena, Paul Feig, Simu Liu, just a festival of riches. Rob is in great company because he is a legend in the making, y'all. August 15th, Prime Video. I'm Kuya P. This is Nerds Rule the World. And I will count us in because I'm going to insert the trailer right in front of our conversation. And how good are you on time? About 10 to 15?
My friend, you got all the time you need. There's no rush.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you so much. Awesome. Let's get to going. Let's have some fun. In a 1, 2, 3.